Today I'm going to teach you how to make a homemade rain cover. Rain cover for your camera, or for generally my Panasonic HX-DC2. Now, bear with me if you think the footage is a bit bad and I'm only using one hand each time, or put the camera hold it has to come against something, because I'm filming this from my iPad so I can actually show the fact that I'm trying my best to, make my own rain cover. Use masking tape, gaffer tape, or any strong tape. We have a whole load of them. I don't have gaffer tape, so I told my mum I might have to use, I might have to use like normal tape. I mean, not normal tape, because that's not strong. Masking tape. We do have these ones, though. They look quite strong, but we can't waste that because my mum uses that. Well, here we are. Might have to change through the thing, but apparently we need to cut it. We don't need to cut it, I don't know, but we need to stick a hole or cut a hole onto the box, preferably with Sharpie. Depends if I have Sharpie. But I do have Sharpie. We've got any colour will do, but I'm using this colour. It's close enough to black because I don't know if this is black or not because I don't have black. However, what we're going to do is we're going to have to find a plastic bag. It would work with a plastic sandwich bag, however I don't have one of them. The close enough to have is this one, which could be a little bit cloudy. Because look, if you look at the hand with that, it looks a bit cloudy. However, you do have this, which is cling film, but we're not using cling film since that's just a wrap around. You can't. That's not like a bag where you can actually close it off because this falls apart in the rain. If it gets wet, it becomes all soggy. The point is, it's meant to just have the water is meant to go on. It's meant to probably get wet, but not go completely soggy. However, here's what it looks like when you put my Panasonic HX-DC2 into this, which I could use. Here's a test video from my homemade rain cover. Saw that video there? The footage looks cloudy. Yes, that's why it's not good to use. Well, cling film can easily come off, but that's the reason why it's not good to use one of these bags. It has to be literally clear, not even cloudy. But I tested it to show you that that's not good. However, I can't honestly make a portable rain cover then, because pointless. So it's just pointless. But if you were gonna make a rain cover, you'd need to tape. You'd need to tape it. With any tape around it. But I'll have to make a part 2 to this, or a sequel to this, if I find a proper sandwich bag, because it's just not on how the footage is gonna probably look like that. So no, that's unfortunate. But if I find this, I'll either add the next part to this video in a separate video, or in the next bit of this video, if I think so. But yeah. Also, shout out and credit to my friend Henry for telling me how to make my own homemade rain cover. Well, I couldn't buy a physical one for this camera because they don't make a rain cover for this camera. They do make one for his camera though. However, yeah, that's basically how to make your own rain cover. If you didn't listen to how I explained on any camera, a rain cover is just how so cameras can be. So you can use a camera in the rain when it's not waterproof, however. Yeah. I was worried this cling film would become soggy, but according to Google it won't. So, not going to test it with water, because obviously you could damage it if you don't put it up correctly. However, here's what you need to do. Get masking tape and cling film, or anything that will cover up really. I tested it with that shit, wasn't it? First off, once you need to get this out to the length you need, and then you need to cut it. I don't have any scissors on me, so I'll have to bite it or rip it with my hands. Once it tied up, you obviously need to leave some space if it's like one of mine where the camera pops out, so you can actually get your hand in now. Because if it's not got enough space, it will literally not work. You won't want to get the camera on or off, because that's how my camera works. I tried my best, and due to the fact that I didn't do the cling film close enough, or cling film enough, it's gone like that, and it's got a hole in it. Well, it's got a hole in it, so you can actually open it. But I had to go like that because it bricked when I tried to fix it. However, that's my first attempt. I'll probably be better, but I would probably prefer to have a sandwich bag to do it with. I could do it with this, but that's got That's my mum's bag with the tape in it. But I still tried my best. And here's what the footage looks like from my second attempt on making a homemade waterproof rain cover. This time it's in cling film. I tried 2 different ways to make a rain cover. Definitely won't be making it out of cling film again because it was hard to get out. It easily rips. You can't open the camera thing properly without having to look at a certain angle. You have to put loads of tape on it. The first attempt was a lot better, but that was, it felt a lot better, but the other one had, which was, this bag right here wasn't very see-through. That's why next time I'll try it with a sandwich bag.